Hi, this is Doug from Treat Adventures. Today I would like to demonstrate how to start a fire in wet conditions. I think it's a really important skill to have, especially when you're in the mountains in the outdoors and you want to be able to get a fire going easily. It's not going to be easy today because although right now we have nice weather, we have had many days of real solid rain. So we have a lot of wet material, but we're going to see if we can get it done with just normal things that I carry in my pack all the time. I've got a lighter and I've got a knife. So I'll be demonstrating how to start this fire. So I'm going to gather some material and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gathered up a little bit of material here for the fire. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how to tell if it's dry enough to start easily. So as you can see, I've got a lot of little stuff, and I've got as little as I can. Now, normally I like to try to get stuff from fir trees. Fir trees have little tiny dead branches that will be on the trees. They'll stay up off the ground so they can stay dry, but they're really small. There's not any fir trees that I can see around here. So actually I'm using manzanita, and so mostly manzanita. And how you can tell, let me pull out one of these sticks. If you break it off and you can hear that snap, then that means it's probably going to be dry enough. You want to get as small a material as you can. So I'm going to gather up some more material and then be right back. Okay, here's a demonstration of maybe something that's a little too wet. This one here, like if you try to break it and it doesn't snap cleanly, yeah, that's snapping, but it's you can tell it's really wet. So it's not gonna catch. And this is actually too big as well. So you can't get it dry enough to burn. So I wouldn't try to start a fire with that. I may be able to put stuff like this on later when the fire's hot, but initially you don't want this. Okay, so I think I'm ready to start this. I made this into kind of a half nest, I guess. So I'm going to get my lighter up underneath, and the flame should come up and hopefully get some of this little stuff going. I have another pile over here of more wet wood that I think eventually would burn. But if I'm gonna want to keep the fire going, I'll get some bigger stuff. So once I get this going, then I can start adding some of this stuff slowly and letting it dry out on the fire and then burn. So let's give this a shot. Okay, I think that's going well enough that would be a sustainable fire. I could start putting other wood on that's even not completely dry and start drying it out. Some of this stuff can go on and it would it'll dry out and then burn. You don't want to get too big of stuff on there, so stay really small until you get some good coals, and then you can start burning a little bit bigger stuff. Typically on a fire, I won't burn anything bigger than about, I mean, even the size of my thumb. I want to keep it smaller than that on a lot of the fires that I start. That way it'll go out quickly. So that, I think, is gonna go. That's good. All right, so again, this is Doug with Treat Adventures, and so that's your outdoor skill for today, and we'll see you next time.